so he was standing on top of that so I could see him. But my first actual, like, cool memory would be 3 days after I actually got here at Liberty in January of '06, or 4 days rather. David was introducing me to all of his friends, and we were going to go shopping at Walmart and Barnes & Noble and Best Buy. Would you like to tell the story?
No. It's too painful.
But why is it painful for you? I was the one that had to go to the hospital.
Oh!
I failed you, Top.
Is this the one you told me? Awesome.
Sorry.
You need to tell this.
You.
See, Top had a hit out on my life and was trying to pay David-O to kill me off. Well, David-O kind of failed. But then he tried to cover it up by feeling bad for me. Okay, anyway, so we're in the Walmart parking lot, and David is holding open. I had to get something out of the trunk, and so David's holding the trunk open. Now, it wasn't his car, it was his roommate's car, not this roommate, another roommate. And he let go thinking it would stay, and it didn't, and it slammed right on the top of my head. And, like, right here, on the top of my head, and it hit me so hard that I, like, literally sat down in the middle of the parking lot and just kind of stayed there for a while. And I was like, I kind of wasn't feeling well. Nobody bothered to ask me how I was other than David. Nobody did. We were with like 8 other people. Nobody asked. They dragged me to Walmart. They dragged me to Best Buy. They dragged me to Barnes & Noble. So we were walking around for 3 hours before they would even let me sit down again. And then they're like, nobody bothered to find out how I was doing or anything. They just kind of, whatever, dropped me off at my dorm. And then 2 days later, I was in campus church and I was sitting down and I nearly passed out and I was taken to the emergency room because I didn't have a bump yet from getting the trunk slammed on my head and I had a concussion, had to get a CAT scan, and they told me to, I basically spent 4 hours in the emergency room with 2 people I barely knew, not him, but 2 other people I barely knew, waiting, and they gave me a CAT scan and then they were like, yeah, you have a concussion, here, take some ibuprofen and go home. Yep. So he sent me to the hospital within days of meeting me.
How about you, David? What was your favorite memory?
I'm sure that was one of them.
Yes, that one of my, could have been one of my greatest accomplishments. But
now you're stuck with me.
I don't know what to say here at all.
Yeah, what's your favorite piece of music?
Okay, go ahead and... Alright. Beep! Alright, so Sarah's going through... we're going through some of the questions that Movie Man missed. Just check on some extra stuff here. Go ahead.
What's your favorite piece of music?
Alright, my favorite piece that I ever played is Brahms, Opus 118, number 2. It's this stunningly gorgeous, delicate, tender piece that Brahms wrote at a critical time in his life. Basically, Brahms was in love with this woman, Clara, one of the greatest concert pianists. She's a woman, but she's one of the greatest concert pianists, both male and female, of that time. And Brahms was in love with her, but the problem was Clara was married to one of Brahms' friends, Schumann. And so Schumann started going insane. And while he was going insane, Brahms, because he was such a close friend, actually started acting as a support for Clara and for his house. He became, in effect, the head of Schumann's house. Schumann was often in a sanatorium, and Brahms is filling in. And in the middle of this time where he's sitting there, he's providing for and living with the woman that he loves, that he knows he can never have, this piece is created. It's an intermezzo in A major, and it speaks to my heart like
chocolate.
Really no other piece I think I've ever played has. So, learn it, play it, listen to it, do it.
What's your favorite restaurant and what college major is best in your opinion?
I didn't see that one.
That's why I'm going through these.
One of my favorite restaurants right now is Buffalo Wild Wings, or B-Dubs.
Which Sarah's mom's hopefully going to pay for us to go to after this interview.
Right after this interview,
if she's not, I'll pay for it.
They have the best wings there to get, by the way. Boned, yes, with the bones, Asian thing. Second best is boneless Caribbean jerk. Amazing. I can't say anything more. And the other part of that question was...
College major's best.
College major, by far, biology pre-med. if you will learn so much about the way that this world functions. If you come to Liberty, you will become a biologian, because you get both sides of the story. You get to study God and how he works and who he is, but then you also get to study his creation and what he
We got 4 minutes of
produced.
tape left.
And anyway, so biology, pre-med, then go become a doctor, save people's lives. It's a good one.
Any closing thoughts or comments?
He's an awesome friend.
She's an awesome friend.
Yeah.
And
There's a school
you
running
people,
up behind Josh.
you people at the town of Odyssey, you're awesome friends. Like,
Seriously. You
I
made us
love you
admins.
guys.
Come on.
I love you guys. I know I haven't been around because I've been that busy, but
Me too.
I miss you still. And I really appreciate the friendships that I developed there.
Amen. And I will post something about like my eyes if I haven't done it by the time this is up. I'm sorry, I forgot. That's something I wanted to say in the video and I forgot. But thank you all who've been praying. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Bye.
We're gonna venture back there more.